Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the HCW Indy Review Show. I am joined by my co-host, RateWrestle, who attended another event this week on Friday. How are you doing, and how was the show?
Yeah, I'm doing well. As I was discussing with you just prior to this, I was slowly dying of man flu last night, but it seems to I've come back from like the phoenix and the ashes or whatever you call it. But I was dying last night. But I seem a bit better. How are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. So we're in the process of like collecting stuff together because we are moving house. So we've got a move date of like the 3rd of March. So yeah, got like a month to get everything sorted. But yeah, apart from that, all good.
Wonderful. I'm assuming you'll be off the podcast that week.
No, because the move-in date's a Friday, so I could do the Thursday.
You fucking better
be.
Yeah.
Well, we've matched it around my days off, so I'm off Friday, Saturday. So yeah, it gives us 2 days to get the move sorted then.
Wonderful.
But yeah, I'll be able to record and then carry on packing after.
Yeah, it all depends if podcast is still going at that point. Anyway, let's move.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, it's doing all right. So
yeah.
I can't see why it wouldn't be. No. Yeah. But we will move on. And as I said, you attended the PWL show on the Friday, the 3rd of February. So 3 days ago, as we're recorded, at the Russell Labour Club in Walsall. If anyone knows where that is or cares. But yeah, what was the venue like? Is that somewhere that you've been before?
I've never been. Like, I've only been to 3 shows. They've probably been there quite a while, but I like. It was like a 30-minute walk from the house, which was nice. Yeah, so like, it was nice to actually just walk to a wrestling show normally.
Yeah.
But it's a proper like social club. So ring set up with like dodgy wallpaper around and like bar at the back. But there must have been about 200 people there. Yeah. Absolutely rammed.
If you want to know about the scenery, I'm pretty sure Rate posted pictures on Twitter.
Yeah.
So you'll probably be able to go and have a look at our Twitter, which is at the HCW show, and you will see Rate's tweets from Friday evening. You'll have to probably scroll past some of DPs from Rev Pro, because he went to there, and there'll be a review for that one as well. But we are reviewing PWL from Friday night. So, do you want to kick us off with the PWL Great British Title match between Mad Dog Max and Jimmy Vice?
Yeah. So I discussed Mad Dog Max with you that he's literally Terry Funk. He was wearing Terry Funk's like black and red tights. So yeah, and Jimmy Vice, I've never seen this guy in my life, but he's like a mix of Wolfgang and he has like a bit of Bret Hart in him look-wise. But it was a proper like old school like face versus heel carnival kind of match where like the heel kept just doing a move and then he just used to shout in the crowd exceptional and that he just kept doing it for the whole match. Mad Dog Max was fighting from beneath. There's a few good spots. It was good at the Mad Dog Max, he's like he comes down and he drinks like a Newcastle blipping that beer. What's that?
Newcastle Brown.
Yeah, that's it. He was drinking that, but he also cut his hand open. I don't know how, but he had a cloth in his hand, and he kept having his hand like that when I was thinking, he must have cut his hand open at some point. He was fighting the guy, and it was just blood pouring down his hand for the whole match. Don't know how he's mashed up that. But yeah, so it was a decent matchup. I went to the bar halfway through it because I was like, because the show started. It was supposed to start at 7:30, but it started at 8:00 because the queue was just around the block. And I really wanted to get a pint from the bar, and for some reason, like obviously every man and dog was at the bar before the match started, so I tactically went to watch it, and went to the bar. And then I saw Man Like Deriess at the bar as well, randomly. But yeah, it was a good contest. I rated it 2.5 stars. It was just an average like face versus heel. Get the crowd behind in. Like Mad Dog Max can just say anything to the crowd and they'll cheer it or repeat it. But yeah, Mad Dog Max ended up picking up the win and retaining the Great British title.
Nice. So yeah, it sounds like a decent match. Obviously, the beer was a bit more important at that point.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah, so we'll move on to the tag team match that followed it. So that was Leon Jackson and Scrubber Daly versus Bradley Ray and George Thomas.
Yeah, so this is the old so Scrubber Daly has wrestled on World of Sport. He's a
Right.
proper old school wrestler. He looks like a mix between the Earthquake and one of the Godwin brothers. He had proper overall look on there, blurry thing, and he had a grey beard, long beard. He was about 50, 60 odd. And then Leon Jackson's a proper young buck, 18. And then Bradley Ray and George Thomas are proper heels. Bradley Ray, he's got a good future ahead of him. He's a proper his wrestling's good, but his character is a proper absolute knob, basically. Before the match, he attacked the special ring announcer that was there, because I'd never seen this ring announcer. He announced the first match, announced the second match, and Bradley Ray just absolutely caned him. Never saw him again. Then the Sarge kind of went, these two were going to beat the crap out of you, Scrubber Daly and Leon Jackson. So the whole match was Scrubber Daly is the vet, and the other two are scared of him because obviously he's a proper wrestler, old school wrestler, big guy.
Yeah.
So they would refuse to get in the ring with him. So he had to keep tagging out to Leon Jackson. They were working over Leon Jackson for a lot of the match. Scrubber got in a few times, kind of knocked over Bradley and that lot, but then had to tag out again because they just were having none of it. And Leon had a few hope spots where he has good shotgun drop kicks and stuff like that, and his chops are insane, the proper Walter 4-star chops. And it ended with Scrubber Daly finally got in the ring and absolutely squashed one of the guys, proper old school flipping just full on squash, and they picked up the win. We're at it 2 3/4 stars. It was a fun match because it was just it was a good psychology match of making sure Scrubber couldn't get in there, because obviously he's an older guy, he's not going to be running around flipping thingy, but when he was in there, they made him look legit, full on this guy, and obviously it's a good story with it. But I read it 2 3/4. I really enjoyed it.
Nice, sounds like a decent match. Like you said, how old would you say Scrubber Daly is? Because you're saying an older guy.
I think he's got to be about 50. He's older. You're on Cage Match. If you click on his name, I'm guessing it might give you his age. Yeah,
it will do. 68 years old.
Jesus Christ! I thought it was just hitting 60. Yeah.
No, 68. Okay. I was very surprised when I read that then.
Okay, I have more respect for him. Instantly more respect for him.
Yeah, no, fair play. Getting in the ring at 68. Wow. It couldn't be me. I don't even get in the ring at 33. So, so we followed that up with the PWL Black Country title 4-way match. So this is between the champion James Terry, challengers Chris Navarro, Johnny Thunder, and Doc O'Reilly.
Yeah, so this was a fun match. James Terry, I'm a big fan of from seeing him. Johnny Thunder's hilarious. He comes down with a spray bottle and just sprays it in the fan. And I can't remember the song, but it's a proper fucking. It's going to annoy me, the song. He follows us on Instagram today. Good old Johnny Thunder. And then Chris Navarro is hilarious. They're all just fun guys in there. Chris Navarro kept just shouting to the crowd, "Oh, Bataya!" Just kept doing it. I don't know where he's going. He'll turn to someone, "Oh, Bataya!" What's going on? But it was pretty much like a hit, two heels, two faces batting the crap out of each other. Brawls around the ring. Chris Navarro kept saying, "Oh, Bataya!" I keep bringing it back. He just keeps making me laugh. A lot of one hit moves, and then the roll out the ring, another hit move, rolled out the ring. So James Terry only just won this title at the last show, but Johnny Thunder picked up the win in this one, and ended up winning the title. Rated 3 stars. It was just a fun overall matchup. As I said, just spots after spot, people. One after move after the other, and then James Terry kind of did the it was like the Hulk Hogan Ultimate Warrior thing of pick the belt, put him on the shoulder, congratulate him, left. But it was nice. It was also that title was literally like the TNT title to me. I've seen it 3 times and it's changed then 3 times.
Nice.
So Doc O'Reilly was champion the first show I went to and lost it to James Terry, and then James Terry lost it to Thingy. So
Johnny Thunder.
Yeah.
So at the next show, Chris Navarro's going to win it, yeah?
Yep. Il Battia!
So we following up getting battered with a tag team match between Haya, Violet Knight, Elise, and Kat Von Cage.
Yeah, so for a start of this, they didn't announce for like PWL. Like, I was messaging on Discord. Like, it's the most random promotion. They don't announce stuff. Like
Right.
like the second to main event we'll go on about in a minute. That wasn't even announced that both of them people were in the match or there.
Right.
But yeah, so Cat Von Cage wasn't announced at all. Hoyer and Elise are always there because they're it's like a family-run promotion, and then Violet Knight's
Yeah.
been there a few times.
Yeah.
Haya and Violet Knight are proper like heels. Like Haya is just a full-on like. She reminds me, like she'll probably get offended with this. Like an EastEnders kind of Bianca Belair, not Bianca Belair, like
Bianca Jackson.
Bianca Jackson, like Tiffany, that kind of character of just like a proper young. Oh, just shut up, kind of person.
You've basically called her a chav. That's what you've done.
Well, no, it's just like she has that kind of aura of just being an absolute like she just tells people to shut up and she's better than everyone, that kind of like that brash thing. And then Violet Knight's, I think like I've never seen her like, but I think she just kind of got lured in by her. This was just I rated 2 3/4. It was a good matchup. Like it was proper crowd reaction match because everyone hates Hoya, and then Violet Knight was just telling them to shut up. I didn't realise Violet Knight was from the West Midlands until she said to the crowd, "You're not saying anything now, am ya?" And I was like, "Oh, okay. You said am ya? It was definitely you're from here, aren't you?" But it was pretty much Elise, the mother was getting beaten down for a lot of the match, and then Cat Von Cage got involved. There was a lot of like heel tactics where they were choking in the corner. Cat Von Cage would get in the ring. The ref would stop her, and they'd beat the crap out of her behind. Cat Von Cage got like the hot tag, and eventually them two picked up the win against the two girls. But yeah, right, 2 3/4. It was a fun matchup.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So we'll move on to this unannounced match. For the PWL World Title, it was a 3-way match between champion Warhorse, Man Like Deriess, who's come away from the bar, and Eddie Woods.
Yeah, so this match, like, they just announced randomly halfway through the show. They went, "Oh yeah, oh by the way, Warhorse is here," and it was like, okay, like I know he's champion, but I thought he'd at least announce in advance that he's going to be here, which probably proves how good they draw. That they don't need to announce like random fucking imports. But yeah, so Warhorse, and like I didn't clock on. Man Like Deriess was at the bar, and I thought, oh, he might just be watching because he's local to Birmingham and stuff like that. He might just be watching to see what's going on. But no, he's in the match, and then Eddie Woods, who was around. This was just really fun. So I'll go straight in. I'll rate this 3 3 3/4 stars. Like very good matchup. So it was pretty much the two faces of Warhorse and Man Like Deriess, like trying to one up Eddie Edwards. There'll be scenes where like Man Like Deriess like grabbed Eddie from behind, pulled him into the turnbuckle. You know where they do that spot where the guy's outside and pulls him in to get his ball shot. So they were battering each other outside. Warhorse went to sit in the crowd and just laugh at Eddie Woods as things were happening. Then they started brawling around the hole of the ring. I don't go follow the action. I just sit in my seat if I can see it. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I ain't moving because everyone else moves and it just becomes chaos. There was proper one-hit moves. Warhorse is like proper over there. Like the lariats, like Eddie Woods is just a powerhouse. He's just like a full-on. He reminds me like Michael Elgin and Kevin Owens wrapped into one. Very good wrestler. Warhorse is great. Man Like Deriess is everywhere, and he just makes everything insane. This is a proper family-friendly show, and the kids there, like Man Like Deriess was like Jesus to them. Like like every time we go out the ring, there'll be like 700 kids just surrounding him. And he was like proper, like he knew how to wind them up, like get them behind the side. But it ended up with I was surprised, but Warhorse retained the title. I thought I might lose it here, but no, he pinned Man Like Deriess as well, which I was really surprised by because Eddie Woods is there a lot. I'm guessing they're trying to keep Eddie strong, but he ended up picking the win to get Man Like Deriess. I said I rated 3 3/4 stars. Very, very good match.
Yes. It does sound like a really good match, and you don't give these ratings lightly. Like if you go and watch the podcast, guys, you'll see that RateWrestle doesn't often rate matches that highly from AEW and WWE. So, I mean, to give them the 3 3/4 is it's a testament to how good the match probably was. But we moved on to what is the main event. I'm assuming. I can't see anything else. So yes, the main event was a Rumble match. So I will list off the competitors here. So we had Chris Navarro, Johnny Thunder, Chris Royals, Leon Jackson, Cal Silver, James Terry. There was 3 surprise entries: Bradley Ray, Doc O'Reilly, George Thomas, Jack Alexander, Jimmy Vice, Kid Chaos, Luca, and Sergeant Fury. So, have you got any update on who the 3 that were?
They were proper dojo guys. I can't remember, like,
Right.
they were proper, like, young, like, 15-year-old lads.
Right.
But yeah, this was just chaos, because basically the show started late. That main event went on at about 20 past 10, like 10:30. Not that main event,
Yeah.
sorry, the triple threat. And it was
Yeah.
like 10:30, and I was like, there's got to be a rumble after this. And I was like, oh my god, I'm going to be here for the rest of my life. But the entrance time between, like, so it started off with Cal Silver and Chris Raw. We've got so Cal Silver won the hair versus hair match at the last show we were discussing. So obviously they kicked off them 2 in the ring together. And then the entrance was every like 10 seconds, just like just ramming people out because obviously time constraints.
Did run over.
But there was some good spots in there. So they had the typical, like, the commissioner was in there, Sergeant Fury. He literally went. He was on the mic counting everyone down, going, "This is the next guy." And then, like, it was like he came down. He went, "And it's me!" Ran in the ring, and then one of them he ran in the ring. The other one threw him out the other side, and he went, "Well, that didn't go well," and this went back together. But it was like Chris Raw and Cal Silver kind of outlasted everyone, so they were not. It was literally like the Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan from the Rumble this week. And then Cal Silver eliminated Chris Raw to pick up the win of the Rumble. I rated 2.5 stars. It was just a rushed Rumble. I think obviously, as said, time constraints and stuff like that. It was still fun. It's just because the time constraints on it, they didn't have enough time to kind of like spread it all out, and it was pretty much like the new kids got in, did a few spots, then got eliminated, that kind of thing.
I suppose when you start half an hour late, that's a lot of time to lose.
Yeah, and there was like a few spots like Lane Jackson and Bradley Ray are still continuing their rivalry and stuff like that. But it was pretty much just a let's get everyone out in the ring kind of thing. And then I completely forgot to mention, after the triple threat, it's going to be Mad Dog Matts versus Warhorse at February 19th, I think it's going to be, for the title.
Which one?
World title.
I was going to say he's got one.
World title, yeah.
All right, fair play. Well, and you'll be attending that one, I'm assuming.
I'm out drinking, so no.
Ah, what?
I'm already out drinking. I can't back out.
How are we going to know the end to these stories? What's going on here? What are you doing?
This is life, isn't it? Sometimes I've got to choose booze over wrestling. I'm going to so many events this month. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, not as many as DP. Like we said, he attends more than he changes clothes.
I don't know. Like, I've got the listing. I can go. I think me and DP are neck and neck this month because I've got So he's got Rev Pro we went to, and he's got Purpose.
Yeah.
I don't know what else he's going to this month. I've got BCCW, then I've got Mega Slam, and then I've got Rev Pro this month, and then I've got OTT the month afterwards.
Yeah, that's the Moxley show, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, PWL sounds like it was good again anyway. It did run a little bit over, but things happen in wrestling. But yeah, overall good show. Would recommend, people to check it out.
I don't mind it overrunning because it was half an hour walk. Like if it was in like if Flipping I had to get a bus afterwards, it would annoy me. But no, it was half an hour walk, so it was fine.
Yeah, no, fair play. Well done to PWL for putting on another good card. And this review will be out very soon. So yeah, thank you guys as always for tuning in. You can like our socials at the HCW Show. Give us a follow on YouTube. We've got our socials underneath or above.
Underneath, yeah. I kind of the worst thing is your camera flipped like at the start of the video, and I didn't notice my social was under yours for the first minute. But I flipped them around, so it's fine.
Yeah, well, the socials are there, so you can follow myself and Rate. If you want to follow DP, not many people do. But yeah, follow him at DPeasy. I'm not spelling it. Good luck. But yeah, check us out on the next one. It is a goodbye from me and from Rate.
Screw you, DP.
See you later, guys.